This video is the testimony and numeric message from 111 and 1111 that we have finally arrived. I love that. How long has your soul been waiting to hear that? The shift has occurred and is now anchored in, through, and around us and the planet. For me, it's been about a lifetime. Everyone that incarnated knowing that they had an important mission to accomplish has waited to hear and to say these words. We have arrived. Even if at times in your life you are not sure what your mission was, maybe you lost your way and then found it again, or are still searching for the magic potion or elixir or spell to make you feel invincible. Hello and welcome. I am Sara Bachmeier, a mentorship coach, advocate for the New Earth Revolution, and the author of 2 books, Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and The Path of a Wounded Healer. Liberation is for the asking. We have finally raised the vibration of the planet high enough to turn the tides of destruction. And the only way that this could be done was by each one of us going through our personal ascension and self-realization process. This means that light workers have been dedicated tirelessly to improving their lives and choosing to fully embody their higher selves. We have arrived. The micro and macro have converged into one frequency. Now, it's going to take some time for our physical and multidimensional selves to reset and make the necessary adjustments to align with this new energy. But everything is significant. The 111 and 1111 portal releases the new vibrational light codes. We can find this energetically in the material world as an unraveling ball of yarn. Everything not energetically aligned will unravel before it can be recreated. The forerunners of our new cosmic alignment have been working on new systems, programs, and networks that will fill in the gaps while we strengthen the necessary adjustments. It is all coming into play, and we are all here to bear witness. Our memories are not linear. We may be triggered to remember periods in our life that have surfaced to be cleared and released. And in some cases, we will get flashbacks of other lifetimes that held the same emotional grid. As we heal these old wounds, we become even more empowered, increasing our intuition and our psychic abilities. Situating with this new energy intensifies our natural bond with our numbers, chakras, elementals, the animals, the planets, and everything connected with the sacred surge of oneness. We no longer weigh the balance between the dark and the light. Duality has decreased, and karma is developing as a personal option. Duality is a system established by the third dimensional belief system, which includes the illusion of our separation from source light. But now that we have ascended our energy beyond the need for glorified attachments, we no longer play by those old rules. It's kind of exciting. When we first enter the realm that's absent of time and space, we feel a sense of relief and may not notice right away that we are playing by different rules. Then there comes a day when it occurs to you that the things that used to disturb you no longer triggered the same emotional response. Something has changed, shifted inside of us because the world is now perceived through a different lens, and we respond through a new set of values and truths. Now, duality will continue to remain for quite some time, but not as an anchored form of source separation. It is used solely as a tool for gauging our personal growth. An example would be that when we proclaim to be light, what we are requesting is that anything within us and our energy field that is not of the light to be brought to the surface so it can be transmuted. In this paradigm shift, we recognize and welcome the areas of our lives that have been misinformed. We don't judge ourselves for tripping in the old frequencies, but rather respond with a keen sense of humor and instantly work on clearing what we have previously asked to see. And karma is another form of duality and construct of the third dimensional belief system. For what we believe, we become. Karma now ceases to handcuff us to the choices that we made in the past. Because in this new justice system, we no longer entertain retribution, judgment, regret, resentment, sorrow, and revenge. That is why karma no longer applies to us in this dimension, because we no longer seek to harm ourselves or others. The notion just isn't on the table for discussion or even an option that we consider anymore. Today, we align with our purpose because a lack of purpose leads to personal, physical, or emotional pleasure seeking, which keeps us caught in the wheel of karma. Our collective purpose is to join forces with the ascension process. It is in this process that transformation becomes possible. When we are intuitively connected to the divine in all things, synchronicity plays its magic. We are perpetually living daily in one big synchronicity. We are already connected to our higher self because we are divinely inhabiting a human physical temple. Anything outside of our synchronistic lives is just another illusion. In Egyptian numerology, our higher self purpose is written in the number light codes within the fabric of our birth date and name, within the template of our heart, and within our very life force. Because we have arrived, ready or not, we have chosen to become realized. The trauma from our past lives no longer stimulates our nervous system, and we are free to express ourselves through various forms and modalities. The visual of the peeling of the onion suggests that there are layers to our spiritual development. And once we get to the center, we will then know ourselves. But I say that we have always been exposed to our center. And the layers that we have been peeling off are just choices that we have made at some point in our existence. We no longer have layers to discard. Instead, we have everyday choices that establish and determine who we are and what we need to do. We are already whole and complete and perfect exactly as we are. We have always been connected to the supreme life force of existence. There are no more layers. There are only ghosts. And these hungry ghosts act as past emotional tremors trickling down through the energetic network of various lifetimes, penetrating our present moment experience. Every ghost that we entertain was once created through our choices. And now, in this new realm, we initiate new choices from our inner knowing that we are omnipotent in every way. We no longer create suffering unless we want to. In the old realm, the peeling of the onion was an example that people could relate to because we did not know ourselves as beings of wholeness and completion. We considered that to be in alignment with our higher self, we had to go through the process of elimination. We used our layers to protect us from being exposed, vulnerable, and real. We did not know then what we know now, that we are divine, and not just when we are ready, but all the time. The more that we connect with this concept, the new energetic world appears in full color. Right here and now, we are delivered, where the rules have changed and life just gets more exciting. There are so many changes occurring at rapid speed. The veils are still thinning, and we walk side by side with the spirits who have been helping us remember why we came here. For thousands of years, ancient cultures, including the Mayans, the Hopi, the Vedic sages, and more, foretold of a time when humanity would awaken to a higher consciousness and anchor this energy in present time. They spoke of cycles of a shift from darkness to light and a world subject to harmony. That time is now. This awakening process is not on the news, posted on billboards, and it's not a viral trend. This revolution has happened quietly within people and soul seekers everywhere. We now realize that reality is shaped by our intention and our attention. That peace isn't won by fighting, but by creating a life aligned with our truth. People are remembering the ancient wisdom of consciousness, connection, and balance. We are no longer focusing on the chaos because we are choosing to heal, to live consciously, and to realize our divinity, including creating beauty. This isn't a movement of force, but of spirit. The prophecy spoke of the strength not to fight, but to build a world so aligned with authenticity, so filled with compassion and wisdom, that conflict will have no place to thrive. Accept and integrate in a world where the old energy of greed and fear dissolves, where peace becomes the norm, simply because we've outgrown the need for separation from source light. This is the quiet, inevitable, unstoppable awakening that our ancestors saw in their visions. It's here, and we are now living it. So thank you for joining me and sharing this profound time of soul evolution. If you would like to learn more about Egyptian numerology and your participation purpose in our global awakening, visit my website at www.egyptiannumerology.org. And if you resonated with this video, please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting below. I also have some links posted below if you'd like to learn more about Egyptian numerology and its process in raising the frequency of our universe. I look forward to connecting with you and uncovering your soul contract. Much love and blessings. Namaste.